Yeah. Good evening to everyone. Today we are going to discuss about permutation and combination. How we are going to calculate the permutation and combination in Excel. Mainly, we are going to concentrate. So, in the previous class, we learned about how we are going to when we are going to use a combination, when we are going to use a permutation. So, just I'm repeating that when we are going to use a permutation, when you are going to use a combination. So, mainly when you are going to use a permutation, you should think about when they are given some order. So, when the order is important, then you can use a permutation when they didn't mention about order, the sequence. So therefore, you can use a combination. So mainly, how we are going to calculate the permutation and combination in Excel. So manually, the formula is when you are going to do manually, you should use the formula for repetition without repetition. With the repetition, you can use n power r, whereas without repetition, you can use npr is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So in Excel, we should use the command that permutation a, open the bracket n comma r, that is n refers that the number of observation given, and out of that observation how many we need to select, that is called r. Okay, so this we should give the command, then we'll get it. So without repetition, if you are going to use the formula npr is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So in Excel we can use on is equal to formula, open the bracket n comma r. So how we are going to do the manually, we can use, for example, we can come to know the, for example, when they are given that find out that 5p2 value, 5p2. So here we need to write 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2 factorial is equal to 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 1 divided by 5 minus 2 factorial, that is called 3 factorial, that is a 3 into 2 into 1. Therefore, we can cancel here 3 to 1 divided by 3 to 1. Then we can multiply 5 into 4, 20 by 1, 20. So this is 20. So how we are going to do it in Excel, we can come to know that. See, we will open that Excel file. So for example, 5p2 is there. How we are going to find out the permutation? So without repetition. So for example, here see is equal to, I mentioned permute, open the brackets, then we can select the n value. What is the n value here? 5, comma, what is r value? 2. So this is called without repetition, that value is 20. So how much we got it in earlier? 20. So manual 20, the in Excel so 20. This is right. Understood. So therefore, for example, without replacement, sorry, with repetition, sir, with repetition. So the formula is n power r, right? So therefore, here that you can use the formula permutation a, permutation a, open the bracket 5 comma 1, so 2, then close the bracket, then you get the value. So this is a value. So with repetition, the chance is there 25, we will select out of 5. So here without repetition 20. For example, sometime they are going to ask the question, find out the 5p1 to 5p5. So we need to find out 5p1 value, 5p2 value, 5p3, 5p4, 5p5. So how we are going to find out at a time? So simple, when they are given the 5p1 to certain number, 5p10 or 5p something number. So generally they should give, see here, this n value should be, r value should be less than or equal to n. R value should be less than or equal to n. That is the main condition. Okay. So here, so we cannot find out 5p6. Okay. So here, we need to find out 5p1 to 5p5. So for example, when they are given the value like this, 5p1, find out the 5p1 to 5p5. So first we can generate n value. N value. So I mentioned here n value. N, that is a five values I mentioned because I need to find out 5 value up to 5 only. So therefore, I mentioned r value. R is equal to 1 to 5. No? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then how we are going to find out NPR from 5 P1 to 5P5. So simple, as I mentioned, this is called without repetition I'm doing. Then I can do with repetition. Okay. See here, first I'm really doing without repetition. Permit. Open the bracket. What is the N value? 5 value, comma, R value 1. Then close the bracket. Then so here, when I'm going to select the value here, permit is equal. So here you can open the bracket, select the n value, there is a number 5 value, comma, select this cell value, then comma, select the r value, there is a 1. Okay, close the bracket, then you will get it. So once you get it, just you can simply drag it up to n certain numbers, then you will get the values. Okay. For example, here 5 and 6. You can drag it. Will you get it done? No. As I mentioned here, always n value should be, or sorry, r value should be more or less equal to n. So if r value is more than 6, we cannot find out the permutation. That is meaningless. Okay. So therefore, we can find out like this. At the same time here, I don't without repetition. For example, with repetition, how we are going to calculate it? The same way with repetition. So we are going to find out with repetition here. Simple. Yeah. Say the command is equal permutation. You should write full permutation A. Okay. Then open the bracket. Then select the value of the n value, comma, r value. Then close the bracket. Then enter it. Then you will get it. Just you can drag it up to that certain number, then you will get the values. So this is called with repetition, without repetition. So this is a without repetition value. So this is a with repetition, without repetition. So it is called without repetition. So this is called with repetition. Okay, understood. So therefore, next how we are going to calculate the combination. So here, as I mentioned, the combination formula with repetition that r plus n minus 1 r factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Whereas without repetition, ncr is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. For example, you can take one example, ncr. That is, I mentioned without repetition. So here the value is find out the 5c1, 5c1. So here we can mention 5 factorial divided by r factorial. There's a r value is 1 factorial into 5 minus 1 factorial. So just we can extend it 5 factorial, 5 into 4, 5 into 4 into 3 into 1 divided by 1 factorial, 1 into 1. There is a 5 minus 1 factor, there is a 4 factorial, 4 into 3 into 1. Just you can cancel this 4, 3 to 1 and 4, 3 to 1. The remaining will be only 5. You can write 5. Then 1 into 1, 1. You can cancel it 5 by 1. That is equal to 1. Sorry, 5. So in this way, how we are going to calculate this 5c1 in Excel? So just open that Excel. So for example, I'm going to do it here. 5c1, 5c1. So here, as I mentioned, without repetition is simple. First one, combine, open the bracket, select that number, that is n value, that is a 5, comma, r value is 1. So close it. Then you can do it in this way. For example, sometimes when they're going to ask the question, 5c1 to 5c5, 5c1 to 5c5, for example, like this, without repetition. Okay, or with repetition. See here, 5c1 to 5c5. So as I told you that earlier, we should generate that value, the n value and r value. Then we can find out easily ncr or npr. So here, for without repetition, here, without repetition. So first, the command is in Excel is equal to combine, open the bracket, then select the r value, comma, n value, comma, r value, open, close the bracket, then enter it, then you will get it. So here, just we found it, 5c1 is equal to 5, here also 5. Just you can drag it up to a certain number, then you will get it. So this is called 5c2, 5c3, 5c4 value, 5c5 value. This is without repetition. So with the repetition, so that I mentioned r plus n minus 1 factorial divided by here r plus n minus 1 factorial divided by r factorial into n minus 1 r minus n minus 1 factorial. So this is with repetition. With repetition. So with repetition is simple. Here just we can add a alphabet. There is a combine a. That is a combine a. Combine a. Open the bracket. Then select the r value, comma, n value, comma r. Just close the bracket. Then you will get it. So just you can drag up to number this one. Then you will get it. Okay. So this is a with repetition. So without repetition, and this is a with repetition. So I hope you understood this. So most of the time, some examination they're going to ask the question, find out the 5CP or 6C2, 10C2, or sometimes they're going to ask the question 5C1 to 5C5 or 5P2, 5P1 to 5P5. So in this case, in Excel, we are going to do like this. I hope you understood this class. Thank you. Just if you like that video, just you can subscribe the channel. Thank you. Thank you very much.